Hello guys, if you like my awesome gaming videos, my programming and web development courses, my editing courses and editing videos, and my tech talks and tech guidance, then you can consider subscribing to my channel and click on this bell icon to stay connected with me all the time. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video, we're going to work with the sorting algorithm. In the first, I'm going to work with the quick sort algorithm. I hope you understand it properly, especially the theory. I'm going to implement it in JavaScript and pure code. Okay, with the raw normal JavaScript raw code, I'm going to implement the quick sort algorithm, which would be really interesting, and you guys going to enjoy this video a lot because quick sort is very fun and easy to understand. And I hope this is the first sorting algorithm in this playlist. Okay, so I think this would be really helpful for you. We want the sorting from the left index to the right index, from the lowest value to the highest value. Okay, so as you can see, this is the demo quick sort algorithm. So this is the given array, and this is the thing that we want to sort. Then the sorting should be 10, 40, 45, 50, 60, and 70. As you can see, it is sorted perfectly. So, and this is a very nice algorithm, quick sort algorithm, and it is pretty fast for sorting. Okay, in the next, we're going to understand the insertion sort and many other bubble sort and much more. Okay, so in this video, we're going to just focus on the quick sort algorithm, which is really powerful and really fast and really easy to understand. We have 10, we have 60, we have 45, we have 70, and suppose we have 55. Suppose we want to sort this out. Okay, so first, what we need to do in quick sort, we have to use a term called pivot. A pivot can be any element. You can take the first index, this is the array index number 0, okay, or you can take it at the last index. As your wish, you can do it. Okay, get the last index. Suppose this is index number, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So this is the last index that you chose as pivot, and you compare them. All the values is smaller than 55, which is 10, and 45. So these are the values would be smaller than our pivot 55, so they should be in the left side. Okay, so they are on our left side. So all the values is smaller than 55, like 10, 45, all those values. So this 10 and 45, these values should be inside in the left array. Okay, and all the values bigger than 55, like 70 and 60 and 70, should be on the right side of 55 or the pivot. We're going to use our sorting of quick sort algorithm. Okay, so let's implement this. I think this would be really interesting and easy to understand. And one thing you need to know about the JavaScript, actually the spread operator. How spread operator is actually triple dot operator, we can also call it. You need to understand a little bit of JavaScript properly, and also you need to learn the recursion. Okay, so recursion, pivot, and spread operator. So these are the three things that you're gonna work. So you can use ES6 function method, which is quick sort, and you can use array. Here we're going to put an array so that we can sort it in the argument, and here we're going to implement our main function. So normally this is the ES6 syntax of function. Okay, and here what we can do, first you have to have a pivot. Okay. So before that, we need to have one more condition. If the array that we have given in the argument, if array.length is smaller than 2, it means that there is only one element. Okay, if there is only one element in the array, then you don't need to sort. You just return this array. Simple. Then what you need pivot. Let pivot, and you can choose the smallest element, the first index in the array, or the last. In my case, I always take the last index, so we need to go to the array, and in the array we need to go to the last index. So how can we go? Array.length, it will give you the last index. You will just need to negate it with -1. Okay, so the last, it will give you the last index. Array.length -1 in array, it gives you the last index of this array and the value of the last index. Okay, so it means we are taking the 40 as our pivot because this is the last element of the array. And we need 2 more arrays for the left array and the right array, so that we can push some values in the JavaScript. As we are using the JavaScript, we have to take 2 arrays. One is left array and another is right array. Okay, so this is very significant. So as you can see, all the values smaller than 55 should be on the left side, and we need to push them onto our left array, and all the values greater than 55 we need to push them on the right array. So that's why we need two different arrays. And here we're going to use our for loop, and for I is equals to 0, it will start from the 0 index from the 10, and it should compare. Okay, we have to go to the array.length -1. This will check up to the length -1. It will check up to the last index. And what we can do here, we're gonna check if for, and we have used for because we have to iterate over every element so that we can check. Okay, so if array and each element, if you have to check the first index first, so it's like 10. If 10 is smaller than pivot, okay, it is smaller than pivot, the element that are smaller than the pivot, then as you can see this value 10 is smaller than the pivot. Our pivot is actually 40 because we have taken the last index as our pivot, so it is definitely smaller than, so our 10, which is array index I, first it should be inside the 10, so 10 is definitely smaller than 40, so it should go to the left array dot push, and push it actually push some value into our JavaScript array. Okay, as you can see this is our normal JavaScript array, so here we have to push that value, else you have to push on the right array here 55. Okay, and it is obviously bigger than the pivot, then it should be on the right side of the 40 because 40 is the pivot, so this element right, it should be pushed onto our right array, so right array dot push, and here you're going to push that value. 55 is bigger than 40, 70 is bigger than 40, 60 is bigger than 40, then they all should go to the else part and just push all the element in the right array and push those values. Okay, you can console log and check those if you want. If you just check console.log here, if you print the left array, you will see all the values in the left array. Okay, you can do a lot of things here. Now what I can do, after the for loop we have to return them. So to return, I have to write spread operator, and spread I can use quick sort and push our left array, because we have to do it multiple times till its end, till we just completely sorted all of them out. So that's why we need this spread operator. And in the middle we will have our pivot, because pivot is the middle element, and all the values is smaller than pivot would be left array, and all the values bigger than the pivot would be on the right side. So here again we're gonna call, so this is actually the recursion, we are calling this quick sort method or function inside this again and again 2 times. One is for the left array and one is for the right array. Okay, simple. So this means that we have to do it for the left array again, all this functionality would be working, and for the right array again this would be working properly till it's done. Okay, here we can console.log quick sort, and here we have to pass our number of arrays that we want to sort. Okay, simple. Let's check it out. As you can see, we get the desired output. So it's really easy and simple. So let me show you how this spread operator works. As you can see, we have used this spread operator. So how does that work? Okay, so let me check. As you can see, the spread operator, I have 2 arrays here. Let me copy and paste it here, and let me comment it out and show here. We have 2 arrays, one is cars1 and cars2. Okay, we need to combine it. How can we combine it? We can combine it using the spread operator. Suppose I want to have cars1 and then I want to spread the cars2. It means that give me all the values of the car1 array, and then we need to add all of those things up. Whatever things we have in the car2 array, just add those things up. Okay, just give me the combined value. Then we can console.log combined value. So if you run this, as you can see, we get the combined value. As you can see, we got the spread value. If you spread the cars1 as well, you will get a flat array. As you can see, we get a flat array. So all the values like Saab, Volvo, and BMW, Fiat, Toyota are inside one single array. You get all the values. So we just combine both of those array information. If we have like cars, const cars3, and here I have, suppose car A, car B, car B, and car C. And if we want to spread that as well, we can spread cars 3, and it will give us all the values. As you can see, give us all the informations with total combine. So actually what it does is actually it is combining everything. So let me comment it out. And if we just quick sort again, you have to use quick sort again, otherwise it will not work. Let me show you the problem if you what you face. Okay, if we don't use, if you just split the left array here and don't call the quick sort, suppose here I will have the right array. So basically you should return this, as you can see. So let me show you what it does. As you can see, it is not sorted properly. 10 is smaller than 40, 40 is smaller than 60, and then 45, because 45 should be greater than 60 if you want to sort it, but it doesn't do that. Okay, so as you can see, 70 and 55 is greater than 45, so it is on the right side. And as you can see, 60 is not smaller than 45, but 10 is smaller than 45. So the two element is sorted, but this 60 is having some problem. So that's why you have to call the quick sort again, because you have to sort this left side again, and you have to sort this right side again, because right side, as you can see, it is not sorted. 55 should be on the 70 where the 70 is, and 70 should be on the last index. So you have to sort the left part and the right part both side. So you have to call the quick sort again on the left array, so that we can work with only these two, the left side array. And also you have to do it for the, you have to call the quick sort again for the right part of the array. Okay, only then you will get your desired output, as you can see. So in the quick sort, you have to understand the recursion, how it works, how the spread operator works. If you want to implement it in JavaScript, you have to understand it properly. And also you have to know how the array indexes work, and how the for loop, if else, all of the things work properly. Okay, and also you have to understand how the ES6 function work. Okay, so this is the total understanding of quick sort in JavaScript with very easy way. Now let me show you the time complexity. So time complexity for the best case and average case, it is n log n. Okay, and which is quite good for sorting. Okay, which is quite fast. But the worst case is really bad here. Worst case is n squared. So why it should be worse for the n square? Let me show you a description here. As you can see in quick sort, and when does the worst case of quick sort occur? When it occurs? Similarly, when the given input array is sorted reversely, okay, and the rightmost element as the pivot element, the worst case occurs. When the given array is sorted reversely. Suppose suppose we have an array and it is sorted reversely. Suppose 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10, and this is the highest value, as you can see, and we chose the rightmost element as the pivot element. So if we choose the rightmost element is 10, suppose this is the pivot element. So what it does, 10, and all the element is smaller than 10. There is no smaller element than 10. So you have to copy all of them thing. Suppose 50, 40, 30, 20, all the values. So as you can see, we have the 10 as pivot. All the values that is greater than 10 is on the right side. Again, you have to just do it multiple times. You have to now just quick sort this part. Suppose here what we can do, suppose 10, and we have to quick sort this part, and we're going to take the 20 as our pivot. Okay, so pivot is 20. All the bigger element are 50, 40, and 30 on the right side. So this is a big problem. So when this happens, okay, so this will take a lot of time. It will take n squared time. So this is a very bad practice. When this is reverse sorted, like this is highest value, then lowest, then lowest, then lowest, then lowest, and you take the lowest value as pivot. Then you to compare multiple times, and times n, which is n squared. Okay, so that's the problem we have for the worst case. Okay, and the best case is very simple, n log n. Okay, n log n is because you are dividing by two part, left array, right array, and in the middle we have the pivot. So when this dividing by two or this type of work done, then we have a log n log n complexity. Okay, so I hope you understand it properly with a lot of amazing code and code structures, and with modern JavaScript. So I hope this video will help you a lot in understand a lot of things in the near future. So till then, take care, bye bye.